Am I your type?
No.
I'd do it.
Thank you.
I wanna swing from the chandelier. I wanna feel like the world never be. Listen, look, you feel me? Shit. I finally got me a new chair. You feel me? We could throw the old one away. Now look. Listen, what's poppin' YouTube? You already know it's your friendly neighborhood Phantom. And today, we got a very special video for y'all. I actually don't even understand to this day. I'm still very baffled about how this woman even got fame. Like, I promise you, it was like one moment and nobody ever knew who she was. The next moment, she got Lil Yachty and Drake on her podcast. Funny Mike. She copying Funny Mike, doing all kinds of stuff. She has no type of badges, no type of nothing. Literally, overall as low as, I'm still confused on this day to like how she even, where did she come from? But as y'all can see, we talking about the one and only Bobbi Althoff. You feel me? My man's Jamari dropped a video, so y'all already know we gotta watch it. And for those of y'all that are wondering, yes, I got my shirt off. Now, why do I have my shirt off? I don't know. Stop looking at my chest. Yes, I have a Spider-Man tattoo. It's okay.
So it has been a while since we last talked about Bobbi Althoff. Bobbi obviously hit it big online with her...
Look at this. Wait, hold on. Let's just watch this.
...of mommy blogger TikTok content.
Like, gang, what are we talking about? What is there to discuss? What?
Yes, I did name my daughter
What is her
Richard.
overall? Be honest.
I just always really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a boy, but I had a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. You know what you did.
Wait, hold on. Somebody hit those? And then she named her baby girl Richard? So you telling me like she named her baby girl Dick?
She was running it up over there, amassing a couple million followers, getting millions of plays per video, and making a couple of $100,000 per year.
I was making around like 250 to 300 a year.
Thousand.
Yeah.
From brand
deals on TikTok. Wow. And 250 is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a year as an annual income is great and all.
Yeah.
It is.
Yo, because the reason why it's so, because you're boring. There's nothing to you. You're literally, how? How did you become famous? I'm so confused. How did you become famous? See, and this is the reason why Drake told you to take the damn podcast down, because he knew the type of woman that you was. To be honest, I feel like you just ain't let him hit the same thing as Ice Spice. Y'all probably just didn't let him crush. Y'all know Drake freaky and shit. So y'all probably didn't let him crush, and he probably got tight about it. I ain't even gonna lie.
It is great.
And this is where she claims that she parlayed that fame into her podcast fame.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
And from episode 1, people suspected that she was an industry plant.
Has
Mainly
to be.
because she was immediately in bed with the
Listen, with the 69 God, you feel me? Wait, hold on.
God.
You feel me with the 6'9" God shit? Look. Look. You feel me? All I'm saying is, and my hat, I don't know why my hat's not acting right now. No, I'm not taking it off. Y'all will never see my hairline. Get me to 1 million subs, y'all will see the hairline. But look, I'm confused. Drake, why are you in the bed with this 55 overall, no badges? Like, she literally has 0 badges. She went and had a baby and still don't got no badges. Somebody hit those.
Showing off Mark Cuban's
Mark
disgusting
Cuban,
wiggles.
like, bro, yo. Hold on, Mark Cuban got some nasty ass feet. What's good? And this is like a question for like, you feel me, my white folks. No, you feel me? I ain't even trying to be on that type of timing. But why do y'all always have some nasty ass feet? Like, no bullshit. Y'all be having some disgusting ass feet. Yes, bastard!
Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a
Like that
personal
ass.
foot.
Why is your... It be the girls too. Cause look, little do y'all peep this. I don't even know. Y'all probably can't even see right now. I'm about to show y'all this though. Watch this. I'm about to move. Now check this out. I'm actually about to make this a little bit smaller so that way I'm off to the side like these, like those. Oh shit. Yo, I done fixed my settings. But look at Bobbi's feet. Look at her socks right here. Why are y'all feet so damn nasty? And I'm gonna just let y'all know, fellas, for any girl that keeps her feet nasty as shit, you gotta stay away from her. You got to.
Sure.
I believe in my podcast, so I'm trying my best. I've had a few guests.
I bet you do. You got the biggest. You got one of the biggest come ups.
Industry plant rumors, but also within 1 week
Yo.
of launching her podcast, she had the
I'm
top
gonna let it play
talent
for a little bit. Hold
agency
on.
in the entire entertainment industry representing her and her brand, landing celebrity guest after celebrity guest.
like
It was
how?
very clear that her
Where?
growth was far from organic. This was obviously something people called out immediately online and also to her face.
I
You're not an
know.
industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I
kind
know.
of
Isn't that
planted?
crazy?
Feels a bit
Isn't that
planty.
crazy?
This is definitely
You
like
got
Liz.
here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Look.
Hey, it has been.
Yo, and you feel me? That's that privilege. You feel me? Yo, listen, we gotta work hard for what we got. You feel me? Some people, they just got it like that. And that was Coco Jones saying that, you feel me? Fine self. Put it back on the screen
Annette?
real quick.
What I think industry
Look at Coco. She
Yes,
look
it's like
good,
some-
don't she? She's so fine. What show she used to be on back in the day, y'all? I forget the show. I forget what his name is, but yo, she look good as shit. I'm off that.
that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize.
Yo,
and they like
I
have
just
zero-
called her Coco Jones. My bad, yo. She's not Coco Jones, y'all. I'm done.
I'm not on anything.
I'm done.
I don't have any talents
And she even admitted in a later interview that these comments broke her down mentally.
based on.
She's
what the
talentless,
comments are saying.
yes.
Sometimes it's just constructive criticism.
Talentless,
It can be a little
soulless.
mean, but
she
yeah.
has nothing to her.
bother
No
me
type
too
of
much.
badges,
And I
nothing.
really
No type
feel
of
like
person.
her and the Hawk.
She don't even got personality badges. You feel me? She's not even funny. That's the worst part about it. Like, at least, all right. So look, he's about to make. It's crazy how this is. It's crazy what the comparison is. But yo, the Hawk Tua chick, at least she had the Hawk Tua John where she said, you feel me, she was sucking, you feel me, dudes off and stuff like that. At least she said she was going crazy. Bobbi, we don't know what we gonna get off of her. Look at this.
Girl were basically on that same wavelength, and just as quickly as each rose, both equally as quickly fell off. I mean, at least for Hawk Tua, she had this massive scandal. That
She scammed. I was gonna say, at least she
career.
scammed.
You know, the whole scam in your fans with no remorse thing will kind of do that to you. But as for Bobbi, I think that people really just got sick of her sarcastic, too cold to be here, one-trick pony bit. And when she would get in a room with someone like Offset, who read her like a book, she would be made foolish,
The whole
still
time.
trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that, Kevin? That shit, man. I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't.
Yo, shout out to Offset, bro. Yo, shout out to Offset, bro. Yo, Offset been doing it big within these last couple of years, y'all. You feel me? Offset been doing it real big, yo. Hey, look, I just seen my man's Offset. He just filed for child support. Shit, get your money, king. I'll never call another man king. That's crazy as hell. I'm sorry that I even said that. Yo,
Do interviews. I'm fucking with you because they're making me. You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man.
You feel
like
me?
A plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
why have I never seen this clip? Yo, I'm so serious. I have never seen this clip. I did not know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I seen her and Offset was in like a video on like TikTok or something, Instagram Reels or something. But I did not know that like this is what transpired. He is cooking the fuck out of her, and she deserves it.
Now, beyond this, the main public ridicule that she faced outside the industry plant narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles with famous people.
You know?
I flew all the way here.
You did.
Yo,
really
I
did.
heard,
On my daughter's first
that she called her mom's a
I
hoe.
wasn't gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday. For
To
this.
be here.
Dark.
Damn.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
That was
when
actually
Drake
very
is calling you a
on
bad parent, you know you're doing something wrong. Speaking
me.
of Drake, by the way, the dude is so down bad that he's been in Bobbi's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Embarrassing.
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking the...
Hold on.
Either way,
This is the only type of nigga that would be hitting those. No bullshit. It makes sense. I ain't even gonna lie. It makes perfect sense. I'm not surprised about nothing.
being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking
How
these
old is
guests
she?
if they
She
would
got
smash
some.
her up.
She got some milkers on her though. I will say that.
Me?
The fuck off my screen.
Am I your type?
No.
I'd do it.
Thank you.
Yo, Drake. Hold on. I gotta take these off. Yo, Drake. You low-key just violated the shit out of her, yo. Nigga said, I'll do it. Shit, you feel me? I do it too. I ain't even gonna lie. She got some nice milkers. I done seen them. She is very much still a 55. She might have went up by 2 points. I ain't gonna lie. She might be like a 57 right now, but she's still no badges.
I mean, imagine being her husband, seeing that shit. The guy did actually
Tight.
file for divorce around a month after the Drake episode
Oh,
dropped,
really?
leading to rumors that Drake gave her her initial initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation that she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia was chasing her around the room like it was his crush on the school playground.
Oh,
He
yeah,
would
see,
later
look, she
confirm
tryna
that
hide.
hooking up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being drunken.
Wait, hold on.
He would
What else
later
you saying?
confirm that.
So she got exposed for being a thought. I don't even got words for that.
Hooking up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being drunkenly carried out of clubs,
Oh,
and even
God.
had this really embarrassing moment when she tried to do that thing where girls soft launch the guy they're dating, only to have it backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first place. This caused her to crash out on TikTok.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's
Yo,
like
gang,
someone
you
who's actually meant for you.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop this. You feel me? You was with Mr. Joe Schmo. You was with Mr. Lame. You feel me? You was over there with Joe Schmo. You should have just stayed with him, Bobby. Now you come over here. You trying to get you just because Drake say that you need a little bit of, you feel me, seasoning. You go and you try and mess with all the BBCs. You like Leonard the Plug. I ain't even gonna lie. This is literally what you're trying to. This is literally what you try to do. Your career's not looking too well, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Now all of a sudden you just trying to be up in there with all the niggas. Drake, Yachty, you feel me? Shit. What's my man's name? I'm a menace, keeping these records like Dennis. damn, I forgot his name. Now I got to figure out what the hell his name is. Yo, I really don't be knowing. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not tapped in with these celebrities. I'm a menace. NLE Chopper, you feel me? You over there with NLE Chopper, then you over here messing with NFL players. Come on now. You was just getting passed around from jump and you didn't even realize. Everybody else knew, and you was the only one that didn't realize. Even Ryan Garcia knew. And they be saying that Ryan Garcia is a little, you feel me, off in the head. Granted, he probably got like CTE and stuff like that. That's probably why, but
It's just hard, you guys. Like,
Well, now Bobbi has officially announced that she will be ending her podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guest and views.
Yeah, she actually was doing pretty well.
Occasionally. But obviously,
I didn't know that.
when you compare this to her peak, where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast, and like the
Look. So it was clear as day, right? All right, she didn't smash Offset. It's clear as day. Offset already said he's not hitting those. He wasn't even really fucking with her for real. He actually kicked her the fuck out, right? Okay, cool, boom. Shaq a little freaky ass nigga, so I know Shaq probably hit those. You feel me? Tyga a freak ass nigga too, so he probably hit them too. You feel me? Jason Derulo, I've done heard a couple of Jason Derulo songs. Freak ass nigga, he hit those. I know Drake hit, but then I think like you said something about him, so you feel me? You have to take that off. And then I know for sure Yachty hit because Drake hit.
top level guest.
So out of everybody that was just in this lineup right here, they're all men, right? Yeah, they probably all hit.
Peak where she was getting at least 1 million
Charlie
views
Puth
per
probably hit.
podcast, and like these top level guests, it had been looking pretty rough. I mean, no one really knew these people she was now interviewing, and when she was doing solo episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast.
So my question is, what is
jokes
she gonna do
aside,
now?
In all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to sing a song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like,
Hear me good, nigga. I'm here to.
Yo, that kind of blew my shit. Yo, I was in there too. I was singing that. Y'all know that song? That song's from Shrek. You feel me? Actually, that was my ex's favorite movie. I miss you. I'm off that though.
Down. That shit is a two-pack
Pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally have no idea why this podcast fell out of favor. Now, regardless of all of that, even up until last year, someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing, trying to get her some positive PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
the Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast. She got me this.
It's really
house.
just about the fact that she stole
car
like
I
Funny
drive.
Mike's bit and
got me
like
a lot
didn't
of
do
stuff,
it the
and
right
she's
way.
really
You feel me?
great.
She was
I
trying to
really
be like
did
the
appreciate
awkward,
her
do all the
for the
awkward
time
shit and
I
all
had
that. Like
with
you
her.
can't do that, bro.
And she brought me a lot of memories and a lot of great guests. I will miss
Shit that you
doing
smashed.
this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me.
Now, over time, it has been abundantly clear that from the start, this was all about money and fame to Bobbi, who straight up admitted that even when she was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided
Ain't
that
nothing
she
wrong
made
with
like
that.
at least 300 a year on her podcast.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, all right? If your dream is to make a lot of money, that's okay. You feel me? A lot of people will sit there and they'll be like, yo, money ain't everything. Money ain't this. Money ain't that. My nigga, them is the niggas that's broke as shit. I'm a nigga that will tell you some shit like that. And I'm broke as fuck. I'll never tell you nothing like that, bro. You feel me? They be like, oh yeah, when you get... Rich people do have a lot of problems. Don't get me wrong. You feel me? They got people knocking at their door, this, that, blah, 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 yo. Oh, famous people, you feel me? They can't go outside by themselves sometimes, blah, blah, blah. Soul Illuminati was just talking about this, actually. He hates being outside. The man's famous as shit. But listen. If your goal in life is to make a lot of money, go and do that. There's nothing wrong with that. If that's your goal, go do that. Be the best at whatever you can be. Figure out how you can go make the most money possible and go do that. Even if that means that you need to go clip farm and do all this other stuff. If you want to be a streamer and you want to stream not because you like streaming, but because you know how much money there is, go and do that. If you want to start up a podcast, it's like all these other people. They started up a bunch of podcasts during like 2020, 2021 because they seen the market for it. Do y'all remember how many podcasts were out there during 2020 and 2021? Everybody had a podcast. I had a podcast. It only had one episode, you feel me? Because I was not consistent on YouTube back then. But that's my point. Like, everybody had a podcast. Actually, I had a podcast before it was actually popular to have a podcast. So I almost lied there. But regardless of the situation, everybody had that because they knew how much money there is. There's a bunch of people. Yo, why do niggas want to rap? Because it's a lot of money in it. You feel me? Why do people start scamming and doing all this other stuff? Because there's a lot of money in it. A lot of people are driven by money. And if you're driven by money, that's okay. Just be you and do the best that you can do. Me, personally, I'm not really driven by money because I ain't never really had nothing for myself. And I feel like when I finally do get to that point, maybe I will be a lot more appreciative of money. But like the way I look at money is it's always going to come back. I get paid the 1st and the 15th, my baby. My niggas. You feel me? So if you're pushed by money, then just go do that. Just be the best you that you can be, though.
And I was like,
and don't hide that.
That's what I
you
need
feel
to
me?
do next. Like, I need a podcast.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
She's not a creator.
Just wanting to make money.
It's like
she's also not an influencer at all. She just had a podcast.
And how social media has warped people's minds.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my
That's
goal in
not
10
happening.
years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
You're
I
boring.
feel like over the last 2 to 3 years specifically, I've noticed a change in the way that women in particular present themselves online. And I'll say specifically on Instagram, where there's this sense that they think they are someone famous or a spectacle to be admired, and I find...
Hold on, Bobby. I like the way how you look right there. I'm sorry. I was just talking shit earlier, you feel me? Why you look like that though down there? You need some help getting up? Or you just want to stay down there? I'm off that though. I'm not even being for real.
Shit hilarious. And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting like her shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are just so much more narcissistic than ever before due to social media. Or I guess I should say they are desperate for online validation in a way that was viewed as cringy during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And
at least she always says this is all that she was ever here for. I need to put my shades on because she got hers on. As quickly as I did, to be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
I mean, hey, shout out to her for being able to acknowledge the fall off and the fact that she loves money. She did run about 10 ads in this podcast, and the entire episode in general just seemed like a money grab, where she says, remember when I did this podcast, remember when I did that podcast.
And I will never forget the moment he told me that I was like unseasoned chicken.
It was basically like one of those filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show. You know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews, she plays a clip, and moves on, periodically throwing another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some of the show that she wants to now do. But this is how she ends her show.
I think she's gonna be back.
Just any final words?
Wait, she said that was her sister, right?
She really fell off. You know what happened? People said I was falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead. You guys got what you wished for. You wanted it to be over, it's over. It's gone. It's not there anymore. And now, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know, I just feel like someone who loves being around famous people and rising up the social ranks as she does would not just give it up. It's actually my guess, considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this crock of crap, is that this was only made to meet obligations to them. as when you agree to these deals, they usually have allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say, the comment section on this video is not exactly what you would expect from a send-off. I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance. They were sick of the...
Yo, they on the ass, bro. The first 5 minutes of ads is in the first 3. Yo, you feel me? Nobody's gonna miss this. Look at how many. You know who used to be like this, and no shade. DDG used to be just like this.
And then just a bunch of comments about how she left.
Flight used to be just like this too. No bullshit.
Way,
Back in
like
2017, 2016,
2017,
2017, niggas used to run so many ads on their videos, y'all. Do y'all remember that?
But I guess it's a good lesson that
I'm glad the niggas chilled out though, but now we got
slow
people like her. I mean,
than to
she already
just
said
jump
she
on
was
a
for the
rocket
money
and burn
anyway.
out. Either way though, I want to know what you guys think about this decision by Bobbi down below. Do you think there was some sort of hands in the background telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more?
I gotta make sure that I'm still on camera. You feel me? Oh yeah, for sure. But listen. Make sure I gave that a like. But listen. Look, listen. Feel me? Shouts out to my baby Bobbi, you feel me? Shouts out to her. I'm glad your podcast is over. I'm glad that you want to bigger and better things, you feel me? I hope you're done being an industry thought. You feel me? Because you left your husband, unfortunately. You feel me? You left the only man that would love you, and now you're confused as to why niggas don't love you. You feel me? But yo, y'all let me know down below in the comments, where did y'all first see Bobbi Althoff at? And does anybody truly know like where she came from? You feel me? Does anybody genuinely know? Because I'm confused and I would like to know. But anyways, y'all, hey, look, I love y'all so very much. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends down below. It's been your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and I'm going Ghost.